Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be talking about my journal setup for my Spain and Portugal trip for the month of March. I'm super excited to share it with you, so let's just get right into it. Here are the journals that I'm going to be bringing for this trip. Now, the reason I'm bringing multiple journals is because this trip is quite long. I'm going to be away for 26 days, and my last trip where I was gone for 23 days, I used this journal and I've completely filled it up in the 23 days. I'm like, I have 3 days left. This journal is a Muji journal, which I typically fill up in about 10 days in the past. So I'm like, it's 10 days of regular journaling, but for a travel journal, I usually have like triple the amount of stuff to put in. And so I figured this journal would last me the last 3 days. If anything, this journal might last me like a little bit less than 23 days, I feel like. So then this one I can put in a little bit more. Like I can put like 4 or 5 days in here. We'll see. I don't know. I'm pretty sure this should be enough, and I'll be very mindful of how many pages I'm using every single day just to make sure that I'm not going over. I like to go through and count the number of pages divided by the number of days that I'm on my trip and then number them. So I'll be like, this page is for day one, day one, day one, day one, day one, for however many pages I have, so that I can kind of have an idea of how many pages I'm using every single day. It's kind of a bit of a process, but it has always worked out for me, and I've always done it in the past. So yeah, these are the 2 journals that I'm going to be bringing for this 26-day trip. This journal right here is going to be volume number 76, and I wrote Hola Madrid here. I printed out this photo just of Madrid and I stuck it in. It doesn't match the colors of my theme, which if you didn't know, for my travel journals, I always have a color scheme planned for the journal, and I will only use like stickers and washi in that color scheme. So for my 2 journals here, the theme is red, yellow, and brown. So this doesn't super match. I mean, of course there's red and yellow, but there's blue, which normally I wouldn't really do that. I mean, I guess I could have gone in and like literally cut this out, but I'm not that fussed about it. So yeah, this is just my little cover here. And then of course on this side, we have my official cover page. And so I wrote Europe 26 because I'm not just going to Spain, and I decorated using some yellow, brown, and red stickers, of course. This one is this little Spain stamp, which I thought was, of course, perfect. On the left here, I have this little train car postcard that I thought matched really well. Of course, it has the red and the yellow. Plus, these are really popular in Portugal, and so I figured it was kind of a nod. So we have Spain and we have Portugal in my cover page. Yeah, so that's that. And then here, of course, we have a spread where I'm going to write down my packing list. I haven't filled this out yet, but I did use some red and yellowy, orangey, brownish washi to decorate, which I thought was a perfect match. I actually bought this pack of washi specifically for this trip because I didn't really have any red, yellow, brown washi that I thought would be good for these journals, and so I needed to have some sort of washi to help fill up the pages. Okay, expenses for food, I'm going to track here. We have, of course, more washi. It's a very simple spread. I just put washi on the sides and then wrote down what I'm going to track on the page. Here we have expenses, others, so that's going to be souvenirs and like attraction, train tickets, that type of stuff. I'm going to track all of that here. And then that's pretty much the setup. Like, it's very simple. I wanted to leave as many pages as possible for me to fill out with other things. And so this journal is very thick and there's tons of pages, but I will also say the lines are really wide, so I can't write as much on a page as I might normally. So yeah, I'm really excited. Again, the setup is very simple. This journal my parents got for me while they were in China. It says Namaste on the cover, which I'm really not a fan of. So I stuck on this sticker from Papershare, which you can use my link down below to get 10% off your first order. I used this sticker here just to cover it up. It says, yes, I do have plans. And I thought this was kind of fun because it reminds me of like planning lessons. And I am going to Spain to do a teaching placement, which is really, really cool. Anyway, so I thought that kind of matched. Obviously, this doesn't really match the colors of the theme that I've picked out for this journal, but I'll survive. Anyway, I obviously haven't set up this journal yet because I don't know when I'm going to move into it, but this is a journal from Muji. I got it from the thrift store. It was like a brand new pack and it was like $4, which was a really good deal for all 5 of the journals, I think. On the side here, the strip is yellow. It comes in different colors, and I had already used the red one, so I thought the yellow one would be perfect for the strip. And then I have this cute little sticker that I made, actually, for my student council last year, and it's supposed to be a pamplemousse, which is pomegranate in French, and so it's like a pomegranate with a mousse on it. I thought that was kind of fun. And yeah, the colors are red, yellow, and brown, which I thought were perfect for the cover. And because it's kind of like also a nod to the French that I'm going to be teaching while I'm in Spain, I thought it was really, really perfect. Now, there's literally, I don't know what this is, but there's literally nothing in this journal yet. But I love these journals. Like the Muji ones are always so fun to fill out, and I'm excited to fill these up while I'm in Spain. I honestly haven't done much prep, but you guys will see that they will fill out very nicely, and I'm sure I will do a flip through when I'm home. Okay, so those are the journals that I am bringing. As for the supplies, this is everything I have prepped. I definitely won't be keeping it all in this pencil case because it doesn't all fit. So I'll probably have to take out like the washi box or something like that. But as for like basic boring supplies, this is what I have. I also have a pair of travel scissors, I think, in here. Yes. Okay, so for like actual tools that I will need for this trip, I have a pair of travel scissors, but these don't cut as well. So I'm bringing these just to have them on the plane in case I need them. And they're like just a really handy pair of travel scissors, but they don't really cut super well. So sometimes it's kind of frustrating to cut with these. So I have these, but I'm going to pack these in my check-in bag just because I feel like it doesn't hurt to have a pair of scissors. Plus, these are my favorite scissors ever and they're very small, but I can't bring them on the plane because the blade is too long. So that's my scissors. Of course, I'm bringing a roll of tape in case I need to tape anything in. Mostly it's going to be like tip-ins, so just pamphlets and stuff. I have this little card here that I'm going to use to cut washi. It's very helpful because when you have your washi, you just stick the card down and then you rip it off. So this is from the Coffee Monsters Co. I'm bringing, actually, I might need to bring a third pen. I think I will need to bring 3. So let's see. I need to open a new pack actually. So let me just do that with you guys here. These are my favorite gel pens from Dollarama, as you guys probably know. I think I'm going to bring a third pen just in case. I don't think I'll need all 3, but you never know. So we have 3 of my favorite gel pens from Dollarama here. I guess this one I've already used a little bit of and then stuck it back in and I never realized, but that's okay. That's why I have 3. And then of course I need a glue stick. So this is a brand new disappearing purple glue stick from Elmer's, just like a smaller one, which is perfect because normally I would buy the bigger ones from Dollarama, but I think my mom bought these on sale for me. So yeah, this is perfect for the trip. So those are kind of my tools. Very simple. I don't bring much for that. What I do bring a lot of is stationery. So this was the first time that I actually had bought stationery for my travel journal. Typically, I try to just go through all my stationery and see what miscellaneous items in my color scheme I have. But I was looking through my items and I realized I don't really have much that's yellow, red, or brown. So I did have to buy a few things, which is okay because honestly, it wasn't expensive at all. I really like to use my travel journals as a way to just use up old supplies or like supplies that are kind of random and miscellaneous that I can't see myself using. But because I really did not have enough, and I know that I use a lot of ephemera in my travel journals just because I put like 3 stickers on a page and typically I might put 1 or 2 or like 3 or 4. Like, I don't know. I just use a lot of supplies when I'm on my trips. Last time when I went to Belgium in 2025, I used up everything and I was like digging for things that I could like cut and use as ephemera to decorate my pages. So I knew that for this trip, which is even longer, I would need to bring a lot. So this is everything I have. Let's start with something simple. We have washi tape. I bought this pack off of, or no, I got some credit from Temu. And so I chose this tape because I thought the colors matched perfectly with my theme. So these top 8 washi tapes here, hopefully you can see, are all kind of like yellow, red, and brown. So I thought it would be perfect for this journal. These obviously don't come with a lot, but that is perfectly fine. I will try to use them up, to be honest, while I'm on this trip. If I could put it back in, that would be nice. And then I do have these 2 washi tapes here from Notebook Therapy. I was sent these a long time ago, but because they have like brown and red on them, I thought they would be perfect. They actually come as part of a fall theme set, but these don't look super fall to me. So I feel like it'll be good for this journal. We have the brown and then the mushrooms. This one is honestly super cute. I could even cut them up to use as like stickers instead of a full strip of washi. And yeah, these tapes are absolutely gorgeous. You can use my code, I think it's VAL10 to save at Notebook Therapy, but it'll be linked down below anyway. So these are some of the washies I will be bringing, and I'm just going to keep them in the box because I feel like it's nice and organized that way. And then in my collection, I just had a few more tapes that I thought I could bring along. This is a brown tape. I actually brought this to Belgium last year because brown was one of my colors, but this is a tape that I got from Dollarama. There's not much left on it, so I'm really hoping I can finish this up while I'm there. I have this brown tape, which I got a long time ago from a giveaway from Filofax. I also brought this to Belgium, and there was so much originally on this roll, so I feel like it's never ending, but hopefully I'll get a good chunk of that used while I'm in Europe as well. And then I have this gold tape that I think also came in the same set as this one from Dollarama, and I thought it really matched. It's very yellow gold, so perfectly matches the theme. Okay. So those are the washi tapes that I'm going to be bringing. As for stickers, I did have to buy some, like I said. So I bought these 2 packs with the credit that I got from Temu. This one just has a bunch of like yellow and brown floral kind of vintagey stickers, which I thought was perfect. Like, I'm not really going to show you all of them, but as you can see, they really do match the theme. I already used some of them actually in that cover page that I showed you guys, but I thought these would be perfect. Like, they're very pretty. Some of them are very big actually, but that's totally fine. This one actually, yeah, no, that's good. Okay, so those are some like yellowish, brownish stickers that I had purchased for this journal. And then anything I don't use, of course, I will just bring home, and I'm sure I'll find a use for them in my regular daily spreads. So we have these stickers. The next little box here I have are little like strawberry stamps. I'm honestly a little bit hesitant to bring these because they have green in them, and I'm just like I don't know, I don't love that there's green when green isn't part of my color scheme, but I'm just gonna have to suck it up. Maybe I won't use the ones that have more green like this one on them, and I'll try to stick with the ones that have more red. But these strawberry stickers are super, super cute. They're very vintagey looking as well, so I think this journal is gonna turn out looking kind of vintage, which is fun. It's not cute like some of my other journals, like with a cutesy theme, but it's fun nonetheless. Anyway, so we'll see how many of these I actually use because some of them do have a lot of green. But again, anything I don't use, I will just use in my regular daily journals after, because I'm low-key running low on supplies. So I think it's good that I bought a few new stickers. I've been trying not to buy too much stationery in recent years because I felt like I had a lot. But now that I'm really working through my collection, I feel like it's okay to buy a few stickers here and there. Anyway, so this is the little box of strawberry stickers that I have. I also am bringing some of these book pages. I got a book from a free little library a long time ago that had kind of these like browned, yellowed pages. And so I figured I would just bring a few of them to use as layering bits in my daily spreads. I thought it would just add some fun dimension to the page. And this is really easy to transport, so that's that. Okay, here I actually have two things. So first we have some like food themed stickers. I don't really want to take them out to show you guys, but okay, maybe I will. So we have some like pretzels, some tarts, we have like cake, and of course there's yellow and red and brown, which all perfectly matches the theme. We have some strawberry croissants and like some tags. Honestly, just a bunch of cute fun stickers that fit my color scheme. I'm really curious to see if I'm going to use up every single one of these stickers like I did while I was in Belgium. I feel like this time I have more. Like I'm bringing more on this trip. One, because the trip is longer, but two, because I know I was having a hard time having enough stationery last time. So yeah, like I have so much stuff here. It better be enough. Anyway, what I also have in this little baggie are my dates that are written out already. So we have, well, you guys probably saw in my journal, I have the Saturday, Sunday, where I'm flying, like February 28th and March 1st, already stuck in the journal. But then we have like Monday, March 2nd, Tuesday, March 3rd. These are just dates that I've pre-written out so that I can just cut them and then put them in my journal when the time comes. I wanted to pre-write these so I didn't need to bring markers on this trip because any space that I can save, I think is helpful. And so these are all pre-written. I just took like 10 minutes to do this yesterday, and now all my dates are ready. So these stickers I got from Temu as well, I think, just with that credit that they gave me. So yeah, another pack of stickers I'm bringing. And then here in this envelope is really the miscellaneous stuff that I'm going to be bringing on this trip. It's going to be a mess when I kind of let this all go. But we just have like, these came in a pack of like stationery bits from EB, these little tickets, as well as like these stickers. These stickers were also from EB. And then we have some rose stickers with some gold foil. We have some mushroom stickers that I've had for a while. We just have like literally, I can't even explain to you what this is. It's just literally the most random stickers, collection of stickers that all have like red, yellow, or brown on them. We have these little bits of paper that are like, just like borders that I could use. I'm sure I'll find a way to use them. I did, because I was printing out a picture and I had some leftover space on the page, I did print out some little like random stationery bits from Pinterest. So we have like some printouts, like these are also things that I printed out that are of course red, yellow, and brown. We have these little stickers, which are fun. I also did go through my dad's old stamp collection, which he doesn't really care for anymore, and find any red, yellow, and brown stamps that I thought would be cute. And they also kind of match the vintagey theme that we're going for. I do have a few of these girls that are not super like vintagey, but they match the color scheme, so I figured I would bring them anyway. Maybe I won't use them till the end. We have little paper bits, of course. These are more of the printouts that I printed. We have some planet stickers, more stamps, more of these mushroom stickers. Like seriously, this is just the craziest collection of ephemera. And it's kind of a mess right now, but I really, when I decorate my travel journals, I just pick random stuff and stick it down. So it's really no big deal. We have more printouts here, more stamps. Honestly, I'm very curious to see how much of this I'm going to use up because it really feels like so much. But then I felt like last time when I went to Belgium, I had brought so much stuff and I ended up using it all. So hopefully this is enough stuff for my trip. I do really like to decorate a lot on my pages just to add lots of color. I'm gonna have a hard time cleaning all of this up. But as you can see, it's literally just random stuff that all kind of just has this color theme. I even have a random Taylor Swift sticker here because it was brown and I was like, okay, it matches. Let me just put it in. We have another one of those Spain stamps. And then we have a few other stamps that kind of just match the colors. This is Japan and Singapore, but I thought I'd put it in anyway. This is a little random paper scrap. We have some yellow stickers with some gold foil, bigger pieces that I can use to decorate. This old tag that I thought I could use to decorate. Like seriously, I'm not going to go through every single one of these pieces, but there's a lot of fun stuff here that I think will be great for this journal. And then, oops, in the back here, we have some bigger pieces. So I have some postcards that I could end up using to decorate if need be. I can cut these up, which I had to, like last time I brought these postcards on my Belgium trip in case I needed like extra space to write. So then I could write on the back of the postcard and then also just stick that into the journal. But I ended up having to cut my postcards up because I didn't have enough ephemera to decorate, which is just so crazy. Anyway, I also have these random stickers from Pine Bay Paper that I could use up, just some like yellow circles, paper scraps, like just bigger pieces. This I got a long time ago from Instagram. Like someone sent this to me through Instagram when I was still running my Instagram, and it's really cool. It's like this embossed paint sample, which I definitely want to cut up and use in my journal as a layering piece. We have some of these bigger pieces from that EB scrapbooking kit. I have this red heart doily, which I thought was super cute, and this kind of coffee stained paper. And then another piece of paper. So much ephemera that I'm excited to use on this trip. Make sure you guys are subscribed so that you can see what the final journal turns out to look like and how much of the ephemera I actually really used. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like and comment, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!